In this video, I want to show you how to install the ink and also the print heads in your HP SmartTank 5103 printer. So let's get started right away. First thing, obviously, is to remove them from the packaging. This printer takes the HP 32XL black ink, and for the color ones it's the HP 31. I'll put links in the description if you want to get some replacement ink from Amazon. Let's open the print heads that come in this package. The magenta top print head is for the color ink, and the black one is obviously for the black ink. You're going to go on the front of the printer, stick your fingers in this opening and bring down this panel this way. Now, if it's the first time you're using this printer, you're going to have a cardboard that is over here that needs to be removed. Also, if it's the first time you're using this printer, we need to load the ink first and then install the print heads. So we'll go right over here. So to load the ink, let's start with the black ink. First of all, we need to make sure we put the right ink in the right tank. If not, it will be very hard to replace the ink, so to remove the wrong full one and put the right one. So let's start with the black, is the first one on the left side over here. Open the cap the way I did. Twist the lid of the bottle. And now don't be afraid, this ink bottle will not leak. It will not make any mess. You simply have to put it upside down, put it above the ink tank and press down until it clicks. And then leave it the way it is. Do not press, do not shake. Just take a look over here. As you see, the ink tank is getting filled up. Usually it takes less than 1 minute for this process to fill it from empty to fully like that. Okay, you see already the ink tank is full over here, but I can still hear some bubbles going on in the bottle. I suggest to wait at least 1 full minute just to make sure that the ink has fully entered the tank. All right, once it's done, you're gonna take the ink bottle out. Okay, simply by pulling it gently. And as you see, nothing is leaking. Some people are afraid, but don't be scared. And you're going to put back the cap on the bottle. Okay, simply screw it. I mean, it doesn't really screw, it simply stays like that. There's still some ink left in the bottle. It didn't completely depleted the bottle, as you see. So what I suggest is that you keep this bottle in a closet away from sunlight. And it can stay like this even a few years. So set this aside, put the cap back, okay, make sure you press. And now it's time to load the cyan, the blue ink. Same thing, the bottle is smaller. Simply untwist the cap and put it upside down right over here and press on it until it clicks. Whoa. All right, just like that. If you notice that once you did this, the ink doesn't flow from the bottle to the printer, then you can start shaking it very slightly or press on the top a bit more. It never happened to me, but it's something that I guess could happen in certain situation. Okay, as you see, the cyan filled up quite quickly. This is because the ink tank for the color, cyan, magenta, and yellow, are smaller than the one for the black ink that will get used more often. This is why they give you also a larger bottle over here. Now remove this bottle and you may notice that there's nothing left. So for the color ones, nothing will be left in the startup bottles, only in the black ink bottle. So you can put back the cap and dispose of it by recycling it or throwing in the trash. Let's do the magenta, same thing. And finally, we have the yellow ink. At the end, close and make sure all these ink tanks caps are fully closed. And close the big lid. Even if you didn't install yet the printhead, just close this lid. I'm gonna hear some noises. This is just the printer initializing the ink you have input over here. After only 10 seconds, we can go ahead and open back this panel so we install the printheads. So same thing. And you're gonna notice that right now the printheads carriage has been moved and is now presented to you ready to install the printheads. If the printer didn't present to you this carriage, simply close back the lid, wait 15 seconds and open it again. It will slide right in the middle here. So what we need to do now, if it's the first time you're doing this, you're gonna see this orange guard. We need to discard these. We need to remove this orange thing over here. Take the tape, okay, the way I'm doing it, and peel it out, okay? Pull it completely. Now you saw this blue thing, okay? In your case, it may be in this position. Take your finger, press down simply to unlock. The blue thing needs to go up. Put your finger behind this orange guard and you're gonna pull towards yourself, okay? Just like that. Be careful because there may be some ink leaking if you tilt it. So keep it in this position and throw it in the garbage. Now we are ready to install the printheads. Over here you see there's a magenta and here it's black. It's important to keep this order. So magenta printhead will always go on the left, black ink printhead will always go on the right side. First we need to remove this orange thing where it says pull out of the printhead, and then we need to peel the orange tape over here. So let's start with the magenta that goes on the left side. You're gonna take the printhead just like this, hold it with 2 fingers, and where you see these contacts, it should face the printer, just like that. You're gonna glide it inside of the carriage, like that, okay? You can leave it in this position, and then the easiest I found is to take your thumb and push it fully. So it will need a bit of force, and then it will click in place. Do the same thing for the black printhead. So remove that and remove this. Grab it just like that in this position with these contacts facing the printer. And now I will simply glide it in. And once it's in place, I'll take my thumb and push it until it clicks. Then you need to lower the blue locking mechanism, okay? Make sure it clicks and it stays in this position. You have now loaded these printheads successfully. When time will come to replace them, to remove a printhead, unlock the blue guard, take your finger and simply place it on the top of the printhead you want to remove. So let's say I want to remove the black one. Put it on the top and press down. This will unlock it and you'll be able to slide it out, get the new one and put it right over there. All right, once this is done, close the top panel of the printer. If it's the first time you're using this printer and done this, you'll need to wait a bit because the printer will circulate the ink in the system. Usually in around 2 minutes, you'll be ready to print once you have input paper in the back of the printer. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, again, I'll put links in the description towards ink bottles, towards new printheads on Amazon or even new printers. Check them out, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.